1981 in Mexico. Oil money flowed. Rock music roared. Satellites promised the future. And politicians confidently described tomorrow like it was already delivered by express mail. Beneath the optimism, warning signs quietly multiplied. Mexico sprinted into the modern age carrying ambition, contradictions, and enough dramatic tension to keep an entire telenovela season alive. In 1981, satellite communications expanded rapidly across Mexico, bringing television, telephone service, and modern broadcasting deeper into rural regions. Suddenly, remote villages could watch the same programs as giant cities. The future arrived through giant metal dishes pointed at space, proving globalization occasionally begins with somebody climbing onto a roof. Mexican rock music entered a louder, more visible era in 1981. Young audiences embraced electric guitars, rebellious fashion, and massive live performances despite lingering government suspicion toward rock culture. Across Mexico City, underground venues exploded with energy. Parents complained about the noise. Teenagers interpreted this as professional validation. By 1981, pollution in Mexico City had evolved from inconvenience into full atmospheric personality trait. Smog visibly blanketed the valley while traffic congestion worsened daily. Scientists and journalists increasingly warned about environmental damage. Millions still carried on normally, because when your commute already lasts forever, apocalypse starts feeling surprisingly routine. By 1981, Mexican telenovelas dominated television screens across Latin America. Televisa exported melodrama internationally with glamorous actors, dramatic plot twists, and emotional intensity capable of destroying entire family dinners. Mexican entertainment became one of the country's strongest cultural exports, somewhere between diplomacy, addiction, and emotional endurance training. Mexico's oil economy reached maximum optimism in 1981. Government spending surged, international loans poured in, and leaders spoke confidently about permanent prosperity powered by petroleum. Massive infrastructure projects expanded nationwide. Economists applauded enthusiastically while quietly preparing nervous facial expressions for later. The national mood felt unstoppable, right before history changed genres. Cancún transformed rapidly during 1981 from ambitious coastal project into international tourism phenomenon. Hotels multiplied across the Caribbean shoreline while foreign visitors arrived searching for sunshine, beaches, and highly questionable vacation dance moves. Mexico successfully marketed paradise to the world, preferably with tropical drinks and extremely aggressive hotel brochures. Preparations accelerated for the 1982 FIFA World Cup qualification cycle, and Mexico's growing football ambitions dominated national conversation. Stadium upgrades, giant crowds, and endless sports coverage fueled excitement nationwide. Football remained Mexico's unofficial second religion, slightly behind Catholicism, but comfortably ahead of patience in traffic. Despite official optimism, cracks appeared beneath Mexico's booming economy during 1981. Inflation rose, foreign debt expanded, and financial analysts quietly grew uncomfortable. Ordinary families noticed prices climbing faster than salaries. The national economy increasingly resembled a giant party where everyone suddenly realizes somebody forgot to check the bill. Violence across Central America pushed more refugees into southern Mexico during 1981, especially from Guatemala and El Salvador. Border communities adapted quickly as humanitarian organizations expanded assistance efforts. For many Mexicans, international conflict stopped being distant geopolitical theory and became visible in exhausted families carrying everything they still owned. President José López Portillo spent 1981 projecting enormous confidence about Mexico's future. Oil wealth, modernization projects, industrial growth, and international influence all seemed to confirm Mexico's arrival as a rising global power. For one dramatic moment, the country genuinely believed prosperity might continue forever, which history usually interprets as foreshadowing. Mexico in 1981 felt ambitious, energetic, modernizing, and gloriously confident. Technology expanded, culture flourished, cities exploded with growth, and optimism filled the national imagination. Yet beneath the excitement, economic pressures quietly intensified. It was a year balancing promise and fragility at full speed, with absolutely no interest in slowing down.